Finally, we make it back to 500. It's been a long season, y'all. From 2-10 to now 36-36. We have a chance to finish with more wins than losses, and that's just an upgrade from last season. And I'm just proud of this Lakers team for not folding. I'm proud of them for actually trying to erase their mistakes of the past, of that terrible start. I am just happy that they have finally begun to tread water. That's what we'll say. They finally begin to tread water. Let me get right on into it, man. Welcome back to another edition of the Stay Off My Grass podcast. It's your boy Jeremiah back again to talk Laker basketball. The Lakers defeated the Thunder to win the season series tonight, 116-111. High man for the game. And he straight dominated his opponent tonight, Anthony Davis, with 37. And that's how you do it, AD. That is how you do it. You take advantage. If they wasn't giving you the inside, go ahead and step out and knock that 15, 16-foot jumper down. Get them fadeaways going. Alley-oops. He found different ways to score the basketball tonight. He said, if ain't nobody going to guard me, I'm going to dunk on your head. So I am glad to see AD change it up and actually find different ways to score rather than just trying to get those posts, hooks, and whatever. AD, thank you. We needed that from you. That's how you dominate the game. When you play like that, nobody can beat this team. Nobody. Even though the Lakers blew a 17-point lead, which they should have, held for the game or at least won the game by 10 points, not by 6. That did almost come back to haunt us, almost coming back and blowing that lead, but they were able to withstand the Thunder's run, and they were able to maintain their lead and get the victory. So I'm not going to get into that. But like I said, like we've seen in the past too, when the Lakers don't hold their leads, we get things that happen like when we played the Mavericks not too long ago. We get games that come down to the wire, got to be perfect down the stretch, and you can't have any mistakes, which will lead to missing free throws or, allowing a three-point shooter to knock down a game-winning shot. So my thing with tonight's game is that when you're up by 10 plus, 15 plus in the second half, you need to close the door. You absolutely need to stomp on the neck, kill the opponent, take them out. Because in the playoffs against better teams, we've seen what happens when we've blown leads before. Remember that one lead we blew in Memphis and Ja went crazy not too long ago? Blew a lead then, blew a lead against the Mavs, blew leads against the Mavs twice, actually, on Christmas Day and not too long ago. So we see what happens when the Lakers don't maintain their leads. They need to they get up by a lot of points. They play great basketball, but they just need to maintain that for the entirety of the game. But let me get into the rest of the game. Shout out Lonnie Walker. If you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready, and Lonnie stayed ready. He hadn't been playing because of minutes, because of Beasley, because of D'Lo, because of whatever. But he didn't let that get to him when his number was called because Malik Beasley had not been playing good. And because D'Angelo Russell was out, he said he stood tall and took those minutes. He played 24 minutes tonight and got 20 points. Should have had 22 had he knocked down those free throws at the end, but that's for another day. But I'm a big fan of Lonnie Walker. I like his game. I love the type of guy he is, stand-up guy, stand-up player, and I want to see him do good. So it was good to see him get some minutes tonight, and it was good to see him take care of business with the minutes he got. And he played a great role in this win tonight. We don't have Lonnie play great like that. We don't win the game. And a few games ago, I was like, if Malik Beasley isn't performing the way we need him to play, I would much rather have Lonnie Walker in. And I believe Lonnie Walker will play much better. And that came into fruition tonight with Lonnie in there going crazy for 20 off the bench. And I'm just proud of Lonnie. Lonnie, stay ready. Maybe Malik Beasley might fall off the rotation, but we'll see. We'll see how Malik Beasley plays in other games, and we'll see how Lonnie plays. So it's still that those minutes are still up for grabs, and I would rather see Lonnie get them because he's been here all season, and he's only lost his time because he was hurt and because we traded for other guys. So I would like to see Lonnie stay in the rotation, and if Malik Beasley is the odd man out because he's not knocking down threes, not being efficient on the floor, then that's just gonna have to be what it is. Austin Reeves, he didn't have a good game tonight. We was used to those, back-to-back 25-plus performances. But, I mean, it's okay. For a second-year player who's been tasked with a lot, undrafted, and you guys know the rest of the story, we were asking him to do a lot, and he was stepping up to the plate. He didn't get the 20 points tonight, or he didn't get the 20 points tonight, but he was still effective on the floor. And that's what's the most important part. He didn't, just because his shots weren't falling, he didn't hang his head. He still played defense, still went out there and crashed the boards, and he made his living tonight playmaking, getting the ball into AD, getting the ball to Lonnie Walker. So even though his scoring imprint wasn't on the game tonight, his playmaking ability kept him on the floor. And just shout out Austin Reeves for being just a complete all-around player. If one part of his game is failing, he knows to go the other parts of the game. And I also want to get into Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And oh my God, he is nice. We see why he averaged 31 points a game. We see it. Jared Vanderbilt tried to curb Shai at the end. He did a pretty good job on him. I'm glad we have Vando to give those tough defensive assignments now, and we're not giving Patrick Beverley just mismatch opportunities and letting the opposing player exploit that. So I'm proud we got Vando. Vando has been doing great in his role. I don't care if he scored 1 point. I don't care. His primary goal tonight was defending Shai SGA, and he did a great job in doing that. So I am more than okay with that. I am okay with it because it was a team win, and it takes everybody to do good, everyone to play great, everyone to be on top of their game, both ends of the floor, for us to get back to where we at. And I also wanted to mention Dennis Schroeder tonight. On Reddit, the Lakers subreddit, someone always mentions in the game comments, like, was Dennis a menace tonight, or Dennis was a menace? And Dennis indeed was a menace tonight. 19 points in 21 points in all, 13 in that fourth quarter, and he just played his heart out. Six-man candidate always. He won the Sixth Man of the Year. He thrives in his role, whether he's starting or coming off the bench. I just like Dennis on his team, and I would love to keep him on this team going forward. We tried to give him his money to where he could have been a starting point guard for us, but it didn't work out. But the six-man role is working out perfect for us. And I'm just glad the guys are holding down the fort until LeBron gets back, because we keep receiving positive news that LeBron James will return. But I don't think I got much to say. I'm just glad we're finally back to 500. Oh, I did want to mention this. A while back, I was like, man, I will not buy any more Lakers merchandise until they get to 500. Right as the game ended, I had 3 shirts in my cart. I clicked order on all 3. So when I'm wearing them next time I'm podcasting or on the show or just talking Lakers basketball in general, you will see me in a fresh Laker thread. Probably not this weekend because y'all know shipping and handling and all that stuff. But I finally was able to purchase some new Laker merchandise because they finally reached 500. But Sunday, we got an early afternoon tip with the 12:30 against Chicago Bulls. So take care of business again. Let's get over 500. Let's continue to win. Everybody else is taking care of the business we need them to take care of. The Mavs lost tonight. Shout out to the Charlotte Hornets. Thank you, Charlotte. The Kings beat the Suns tonight. The Warriors. Oh my God, Jordan Poole. Why are you trying to? I guess he doesn't want us to get that spot. The Warriors are holding down that spot. I don't think anyone else that we really needed to lose tonight played. The Grizzlies destroyed the Rockets tonight. That was terrible. But tomorrow, so Laker fans will be watching the scoreboard tomorrow. More important teams are playing tomorrow. We are looking at the Pelicans and Clippers matchup. Preferably, if we really want to get into that solidified playoff spot, we want the Clippers to get that win. We want the Kings to beat the Jazz. And I think that's pretty much it as far as our outcome. But coming back again on Sunday, the Mavericks play again against the Hornets. They'll probably be, buzzing, ready to get them out, beat them, and not have 2 losses to the same team in a row. And then who else is playing that we really need to read? The Timberwolves and the Warriors. That's a very important game. If we really jockeying for playoff position, I would say it's the Warriors because we have the tiebreaker in that. Timberwolves, you don't have the tiebreaker, and they're like right next to us in the standings. So if they go up, we also might go up in the standings. So I would say we want the Timberwolves to win that one. I'm not sure. I check with Trevor Lane's tweet every day. Trevor drops a tweet on what the scenario should be, what we're looking at. But yes, I'm assuming we will want the Timberwolves to win because we're sitting at 8. Timberwolves lose and move up to 7 and get a higher playoff position. But I'm done talking. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see y'all next time. See y'all early afternoon on Sundays, an early tip-off, so expect the early episode. But until next time, y'all, peace.